Hey y'all, this is TCA Gaming, and in this video we are going to go over some Pokemon consignments. I have quite a few new items that have come in, and at the very end we're going to open up whatever is inside of this. This comes from our very own editor, Pokemon DNA, and he said, if I'm recalling correctly, that I have not opened up the pack that he threw in here as a bonus. So I'm curious to see what he has. He also sent in some stuff on consignment, and we'll go over that as well. Now let's start into what I do have. We have right here a Dark Paladin. This is the Asian English version. I know on the English side, the regular English side, there's two versions of this. I'm not sure with the Asian English, but I believe this is the more desired artwork. And I do apologize if these PSA graded cards, CGC graded cards, they reflect a lot, especially when I put cases on the outside. I try to protect the case with a sleeve. Next up, we have another consignment. This one right here has a few cards from EX Team Rocket Returns. We have one reverse holo, one regular holo. Actually, this is the Cosmos holo. If you look right here, the number 20, usually that indicates whether or not it's a rare or holo. So if you pulled this out of a booster pack, this would be a non-holographic card, but this one probably come from actually it says it right there, the Jesse theme deck. And there are some cards that come as holos within the set, but then you can get them as a non-holo within the set. I believe the Dark Marowak is one of those. If I recall correctly, that's supposed to be the number 7, which would make it a holographic card within the set, and then if you pull it out of the theme deck, it should be a non-holo. Next up, we have Espeon Prime, then we have Typhlosion Prime, and then we also have Umbreon Prime. All of the primes for the longest time were just so cheap. Now they've definitely went up quite a bit in price, but they used to be some of the easiest cards to obtain. You could get the entire set of those things for roughly $1 a piece. All right, next up we have another consignment. This one right here we have a pristine Charizard. This is from VMAX Climax. You guys have been watching me open up several of these. We are doing the live still on Tuesday and Thursday. Next up, I'm really excited about this one. We have a Pokemon Go Radiant Charizard, and it pulled the perfect 10. You can see all of the subgrades right there. Also a perfect 10 on the Mewtwo V-Star. And a lot of you guys, you see these perfect 10s and you're seeing a lot of these pristine 10s from CGC come through. They have been putting out more of them. However, it's still way less than PSA 10s. What you guys don't see are on the 9s, the 9.5s, and lower grades. A lot of people don't send those to auction because they're really not worth it. All right, what else do we have here? Oh yeah, this was an interesting lot. I'm not going to be able to show everything, but you can see right here we have a pristine Eevee, and then we have a Tropical Wind. And this Tropical Wind right here, it's a Worlds 08, but if you look at it, look at the R and the L. See it? It's a partial stamp. Condition overall, it's like at a light play near mint. I would expect a 7 probably if it was graded at PSA, maybe an 8, but we're going to put it at a light play near mint just because of the wear that is on the edges. A lot of times people are more harsh in that grade range on raw cards. He also sent him some DBZ stuff. I don't have a ton of knowledge on these, so I'm glad they were graded. But we have a Sun Goku and Gohan Prism. Look at that, 1992. That's predating Magic the Gathering. And then we have a 2019, and from what I could find, this wasn't DBS, it was Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I don't know if that's a different subset of DBS, Dragon Ball Z, that kind of stuff. It's kind of confusing to me. He also sent in some Mario stuff. We have a Super Mario Kart. This is a Prism from 93. Also definitely predating Pokemon. And then we have another one here that's just kind of stamped with the gold Mario from 93, the Super Mario Kart as well. He also sent in like a Gundam piece and some graded magazines. And then this was a piece that I could show because it was sized up enough. We have the stamp collection. So this is from 2021, 4 seasons, a sheet of 10 stamps graded by ASG as a mint. I guess they don't do the numbers, and you can see the little cert right there. Now, I was sending some seal product too. We have a CP6 box along with the starter deck. I couldn't find a ton of these still with the little seal on the outside, but this one definitely has it. He also sent in some pretty cool items that from the English side we don't see very often. We have a Legends of Justice box, but you can see right there it's a sealed Legends of Justice box. We've got Plasma Storm, Boundaries Crossed, and then a regular black and white booster pack. A decent array there. And then you've got the 3 promos that come with it. And I would assume, you know, everybody, if you're going to be bidding on this, you'd be going for that Plasma Storm pack. Maybe you can pull the Charizard. There was another box. Got a Deoxys box. And again, this one's sealed. Kind of turn it sideways so you can see the top there, but the money shot's right there. We have, looks like a Plasma Storm, a Plasma Freeze, and then another one there. I can't remember which one, if that's a Plasma Storm or Plasma Freeze back there with that Articuno. I want to say Plasma Storm? Man, but I could be way off. I can't see the crimp either. Looks like it's almost like it's turned sideways. And then on top of that, he sent in some generation stuff. So we have a 20th anniversary Elite Trainer box. This one's being done individually, but he does have a group, which a lot of times when there's stuff put in groups, you can get a good deal. So what you see there in the background, he actually has some of those. We have the Charizard EX Red and Blue collection box, which for those of you who don't know, the Charizard box is actually the most common of the 4. And from what I remember, the Venusaur was the toughest to find, because these were not ordered in the same quantities as the Charizard, Blastoise, and the Pikachu. And these, you can tell this is the US version because it has the figure. If you had this released outside of the United States, I believe it had the Jumbo. And then he also has the Pikachu. So this is the 4th one that you can get. These were really tough. That figure broke so easily. The Venusaur was a tough one as well, but I did not get nearly as many of the Venusaur. I had tons of the Charizard. They did a reprint on the Charizard, and I bought as many as I could get. Even with the generations being so low for the longest time, after the initial hype, it was still a good set to have. Alright, so this right here says, "Hello Rusty, thank you for the mystery box. I hope you enjoyed this promo and have it graded. It is not recognized well by the MetaZoo community, but there is history behind this card." So this was sent to me for free. I had sent a guy that was helping out his grandpa, I believe it was his grandfather, sell me some booster boxes. I just sent him a little mystery box that, hey, here's a thank you for what you did. And then he was really excited and he actually sent me this. So I don't know much about it myself. From what he says, it's decently rare, but a dinged ding bell, and it's sealed up. I think he said it was limited to a small amount of copies. This one's sealed, and I'm probably gonna keep it that way. I think he was saying something about getting it graded, but who knows? We might go down that route. You can see it is off center on the back side, so I don't know how well it would do being graded, but who knows? It sounds like my mom is here. She must have got back from the post office. All right, I purchased this Charizard. This is a Dragon Storm Charizard. You can see it's in Korean. Picked this up for pretty cheap. I believe, again, this was a Probstein auction. I got these from PWCC. These were super cheap. These were Alpha Magic the Gathering cards. I actually already have all of these, but they were all like 30-40 bucks. So I told myself, at that price, I'll just go ahead and pick up some extras. Holy Strength, we've got Hill Giant, and then a Giant Spider. Now the next stuff is actually from our own Pokemon DNA, and I'm gonna show you guys what he sent me, and then we will open up his mystery package that was a gift at the very end. So we're going to start off with this Blastoise. It is a 4, but it's a first edition Blastoise. It has been graded. We have an alternate art Celebi V from Fusion Strike, Gem Mint 10. Then we have a Charizard VMAX. This is the one from Shining Fates. Everyone went nuts over this card. And for as many of them that have been graded, the price is still holding very strong on this card. We've got an Espeon VMAX from the Eevee Heroes set. Again, a very good looking alternate art. We've got a Gardevoir EX. This is from Steam Siege. Everybody craps on Steam Siege. Gardevoir was a nice card in there. The Volcanion was the one that was playable. There was a Gardevoir that was playable, but I don't think it was this one. I think it was the Mega Gardevoir that people really went for. Here we have a Gyarados from Skyridge. Pulled the Gem Mint 10. We've got the Leafeon V, another alternate art. Now these you don't see very often. This is a first appearance Ladybug. It's graded 7, but I'll tell you, These are very tough to grade. If you look at this, I don't know how much that surface is showing. I don't even know if my camera can zoom in on that. But it was probably graded because of how the ripples are. A lot of times they have it along the bottom and top, well, the top and the bottom very heavy. But this one looks to be in really nice shape. It could have been like a little corner ding. I can't tell if that's what that is there in the top left or the top right. But I'm betting it was because of the way the surface looked. A lot of these first appearance cards, they come straight out of the pack looking like this. And to me, that one is definitely one of the better ones that I've seen. There's only 6 of those cards. Not 6 in the world, there's only 6 in the set, but they're very tough to pull. In fact, he has some of the booster packs you can pull these out of, also going up for auction. Here we have a Lily from Ultra Prism. We've got a Lugia EX from Lost Thunder. Remember, I used to sell this card for $100 in PSA 10. It has went up way far from there. All right, we've got a Magmi Reverse Holo from Expedition. E-Reader Reverse Holos, they're a lot more scarce than you might think. Got a Rayquaza, great artwork from Holland Phantoms. This is a non-holographic card. Got Sabrina's Suggestion, and then we have a Skarmory in Gem Mint 10 condition. That one was also a reverse holo. Now he sent a few other things as well. He sent some EX Sandstorm booster packs, and I put the weight on the back side. I always picture those. These were all about the same. 17, 11, 13, 12, and 14. But there is an art set available, and the condition of these packs was really nice. Definitely optimal for collecting, and if you're looking to just get the booster pack sealed and you don't care about opening them or weight, that's probably going to be your best bet. You know, getting them all around the same lower end weights. Here we have 3 black and white booster packs. This is black and white base set. You can see the 3 weights there. I don't know much about the history of these booster packs, and even if I did, there's no way I would advertise them as heavy, even if they had a heavy weight. Unless I pulled them from a booster box myself, because even then it's kind of tough. Now these are the cards that the first appearance ones can come from, or these are the booster packs that the first appearance cards can come from. There's other cards that can come out of these too, like the film frame cards. But you can see right here he has an art set. You've got the Lugia, Elekid, and the Slowking, and then you can see the weights here: 17.23, 25, and 17. I'm not really sure on the weights. I think you can weigh these, but I really have no idea what those weights indicate. Now he also sent a couple of these graded. Not many of these are graded out there. I think he said these were like pop 2 and 4, but you've got the Lugia right here in a 9. And these packs, they scratch really easy, so hopefully, I imagine these were pulled straight out of a booster box. And then you've got a 10 here on the Slowking. Now, let's see what Mr. DNA sent to us. Right across the top. Sometimes I rip the letter accidentally if I just go right into it. We'll put that there. Set that stuff off to the side. Alright. Hopefully you guys can see that. Hey Rusty, I just want to say thanks for letting me help out on the channel. I've been enjoying watching your contents for the last 2.5 years and I've learned a lot of information about Pokemon. What would I do if I didn't know what FPO or match print meant? Well, if you didn't know, you'd have to look at my videos. All jokes aside, or E4 has a lot of stuff. You're a cool dude. Here's some packs for you to open up. I wanted to include a pack that I do not think you have opened before. This is a Dragon Ball Z Art Box Series 2. The last card in the pack is part of a gold foil subset. They are notorious for being off-center and having condition issues, but they are fantastic cards. I also included 5 additional lenticular DBZ cards that you can add on top of the next slab you give away in your auction. Something super small, but I think they are cool. Giveaway on your channel. Why did I say auction? I just threw a word in there. Something super small, but I think they're cool cards. Good luck on the pulls, and we should have giveaways usually every live that we have on Tuesday and Thursdays. All right, thanks for helping me have a smaller amount on my 1099K with eBay. Yeah, that's one really good benefit about the like doing consignments. You don't have to worry about that part of it. You can file it on your own. You don't have to worry about the 1099 stuff. All right, here we go. We have got a Vegeta. Looks like I think it's Super Saiyan 1. It says Super Saiyan Vegeta. I believe it's just Super Saiyan 1. They get that shorter hair. Oh, look at that. There's the series gold. That's pretty cool. My brother, when he was in Iraq, he collected a lot of Dragon Ball Z. I sent him magic cards to play with and some other stuff, him and his friends. And they really enjoyed it. But he collected a lot of Dragon Ball Z. And he come back and he ended up just giving that stuff to me. Eventually, I think I moved it. Got the androids. You know, what 16 was supposed to be the strongest of them all, right? With that explosion thing going on or whatever. It was supposed to be strong enough to destroy both of them. And then, who was it? Android 18? Or no, it was Android 17 who ended up winning the entire the Universal Championship or whatever. And then he saved everybody. Then we've got regular Goku here. These are pretty cool. Definitely interesting. It makes me want to flip them back and forth. Now that's Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. Taking on Cell. Who doesn't like Super Saiyan 2 Gohan? Alright, now let's see what packs he sent. He sent... Oh cool, we have an Eevee Heroes. And then, I believe it's Eevee Heroes, right? And then looks like Unbroken Bonds artwork. I have no idea what that is on the Japanese side. And then we have this Dragon Ball Z pack. So we'll open up this one, then we'll open up this one, and then we'll finish with the Unbroken Bonds and see how that goes. If I can get them open. I've got some Japanese booster packs coming in. I just bought some Dark Phantasma. I believe that's what it was. Some Pokemon Go. And then got Lost Abyss. Might already be in by the time you guys see this video. Oh, we didn't hit anything. I forget Japanese packs can go like that sometimes. Alright, let's do this. Well, let's go ahead and do this one in case it's a dud. At least we know we're going to get some kind of gold card there in the back. I know with the regular Dragon Ball Z, it was something like 2 stars was a promo, 6 stars was a rare, 7 was an ultra rare. I can't remember what all it was. Maybe it was something special about 4 stars too. Ah, we didn't pull anything. I mean, the 4-star Dragon Ball. I mean, that was Goku's grandpa from old Dragon Ball. He had some funny quotes. Hopefully, I'm not revealing what the chase card is. Wait, no, that was right. Okay, so we've got. I can't even remember his name. That's bad. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again because he was like the leader of the G4. I can't even remember. Got Raccoon. That's about the only one I remember. There's little Gohan with the 4-star. Vegeta. I almost felt like it was stuck to one. I'm glad that these aren't made like the tops. They're all stuck together. Bulma and Krillin. Krillin was always so short. In the beginning, he was right there at the same height. Ooh, look at that. Is that Dine? The Dine? Man, I'm over here talking about Pokemon now. Definitely going to have to go back through and learn all my names again. This one's OC. It's not terrible, but man, that is a really nice quality card. Look, you can see my face. It's like a mirror. Is it defeat or victory that waits in the dark? Man, thanks for letting me open this. You are correct. I have not opened up one of these before. I used to have quite a few of the old Dragon Ball Z boxes, just because I got them free with a purchase, with a large purchase that I had made, and I ended up giving them away at the old shop. Who knows what happened to them? Very cool. Thanks, guys, for watching the video. I'll have another one coming out pretty soon.